transforms you into a little snowman. I don't know if I want that. I don't know how good of a item that is.
Maybe it makes you impervious
So what?
to all attacks.
Yeah.
But the drawback is that you can't attack.
I'm a tank, bitch.
Oh shit, there's a boss thing.
Where?
It's a big ass pie.
What the fuck? Yo, buddy. That pie sucks ass.
Pie got fucking destroyed.
You didn't even drop anything.
I think there's a map with just the little guys. Let me see. Don't die.
Don't die.
Oh yeah, come to the next map.
The left?
Yeah. I got a cake boss too. And another boss. There's two bosses. Man, the other boss got a lot of fucking health. How did I kill this bitch? Oh, he's dead, okay. Yeah, I think this map is probably better. So, when I saw that episode of River Monsters, I already knew that eels were like aggressive animals. Because he went to, I think it was New Zealand. I think he talks about it in the episode of when he went to New Zealand. And he found like the species of eel that they would attack people. Just broad daylight.
Right.
Like crystal clear water. They just like come up and grab you. In packs. And they're big.
Yeah.
And I think he shows it in the episode like a clip of when he jumps in like a pond and the water is not even 2 feet deep and just like a pack of fucking eels comes up to him and just starts biting him. And dude, when he decided, oh, there's a thing down, when the people told him that there's a thing in the water, like off that little edge there next to the thing, and he's like, I guess I gotta go down there. I was like, no, man.
I was like,
there wasn't anything there, but that shit was like, are you serious? You're gonna go in there? There's like no space to move around. What if the rocks like cave in or some shit?
Dude, it was the same thing with the anaconda. I was like, you're really going in there with the fucking anaconda?
The other thing is that like, it's in such a small space. If anything grabs you, you can't get away from it.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna fight it? There's nowhere to move. So, motherfucker got balls, man.
He do. And he do.
Like, somebody's gotta tell him, dude, we really like you, we don't want you to die.
Yeah, one of these episodes you're gonna get too curious and you're gonna wish you didn't.
Yo, man, we got a perfect formation. Like, the turret is covering everything beyond my range. And then you're covering everything past the turret's range.
Too strong, man. Too strong.
Okay,
So you hear that shit about Zimmerman?
Somebody tried to shoot at him?
Yeah, he was like involved in some shooting.
Yeah. I read briefly about it on Google News. I mean, what did you think was gonna happen?
Dude, well, one, he wanted to become a boxer, so I don't know what that about.
He wanted to become a boxer.
Yeah, remember, like, after all, like,
Oh, level
like the whole issue, like when it settled down, he was like, "Oh, I want to start boxing."
up. I did not know that. Maybe he can beat that bitch Mayweather.
Nah.
Then the black people would be really upset.
Like this bitch.
A guy at work came to work today. He's like, "Hey, I left my phone at home." And I was like, "So why the fuck you telling me this?" And he's like, "Oh, cause I have the Samsung Watch thing." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, it's like the Apple Watch, but it's for Samsung Galaxies." And I was like, "Really?"
Don't those cost like $300 or something?
They cost as much as a phone. And then he was telling me, he was like, "Yo, you know this is the future. There's not gonna be any more phones." And I was like, "That's a fucking retarded idea, because there are people out there that cannot fucking wear watches. Like me, I can't wear a watch. I'll fucking destroy it. So that's retarded. I mean, it's cool. Yeah, it might be a thing in the future, but it's not gonna just replace phones. I mean, if anything, it was the other way around. Phones replace watches.
Yeah, but people still have both, like me.
Exactly. So it's not gonna just cause one to go away. It's just another thing.
It's gonna be like Dick Tracy.
It's like if I said, "Yo, Google Glass is gonna fucking replace your phone." No, it's not. It's just gonna be a thing.
Some guy's gonna punch you in the face and steal him.
Exactly.
Oh, I found the body. So, seeing what you've seen of Bloodborne, have you watched anybody play Dark Souls at all?
A little bit of the. I've seen people play a little bit of all the games.
Okay. So, a lot of people on the forums were saying, like, what do you think they're gonna make next? And a lot of people are saying, have mixed feelings. A lot of people say they're
Like a
gonna.
future game.
No, not a future game, but like, what's the next one in the series gonna be? And
I
a lot.
know, but
Oh,
that was my prediction.
right.
Like a
Um,
Metal Gear game.
no,
You don't think they'd ever do something like that? Like,
like a futuristic, like Souls game.
yeah.
Maybe I don't know. I mean, they are heading into a more modern direction,
Yeah.
which is nice. Which is one of the arguments is that a lot of people are saying that they like the new look, that they're kind of over the medieval thing, which I can agree because they came out with there's already 3 games that were medieval, and now that they have Bloodborne, it's more modernized. And for me, like you, I'd like it to increase into like the future. A lot of people are saying like they want another Demon Souls, or they want another Dark Souls, or like a Bloodborne, and then you got like the few who actually want a more futuristic one. So I was just curious. You said you wanted like a more futuristic one.
I mean, I don't mind. I actually like the era that Bloodborne is in more than all the other ones.
Yeah, so
But
do I.
I prefer the era that Bloodborne is in to a futuristic game. But I wouldn't mind either way. I mean, they're not games that I play. I only watch them on YouTube. So
Right. I mean, I think the
now, if you could co-op the whole game, then I would play it.
Ah, well. I think that'd be asking a little bit too much. So I think part of the game mechanic is that you are alone.
True.
Only when you're fighting a boss.
I don't know. I mean, I say that, but then again, I love games like Skyrim, so
Well, Skyrim's kind of been like the same kind of theme.
yeah.
And how many Skyrims have they had right now? Like, not Skyrim, of Elder
Elder
Scrolls.
Scrolls
What is it, like 6 or something?
5.
Alright,
Skyrim was 5, right? Wasn't it?
maybe? Well, they have the
I can't.
online one now.
Oh, true. I can't remember, but yeah, I get your point.
I think if they're going to plan on making another one, I think they need to mix it up a little bit. Oh, a lot of people are saying that their Bethesda might be showing off some
Fallout
stuff.
4.
Yeah, Fallout.
I heard the same. Um, I was thinking, what if, like, a lot of games do medieval and like the time eras before that. I mean, after that. But what if a game like they tried to set it in a time period before medieval, like what if you had a Souls game, but it was like ancient Egypt, or I don't know,
Like
something else. I don't
Caveman?
know, like cavemen.
It would be cool. I mean, it's definitely like I get that they're like your
Like
thing is like
the ancient Egypt one in particular. I said that one because like the art style of that could be really cool.
true.
Like the armors and weapons and stuff that you can use, and the magic.
Oh, true. Well, they would have to bring magic back.
Yeah. So I'd be down for that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a different take.
Or just
Definitely
not even that. Like they could go in like Greek mythology or
fighting against the Greek gods. What is this? God of War.
the God of War. They could go. There's so many like different time and place settings that you could use for a Souls game.
Man, they could do like the what is it, the Mesopotamian era or whatever.
Right, that would just be like cave people.
Well, they got all those like
Like instead of putting the message on the ground, you'd like draw some shit on the wall.
that'd be get some cave
You-
drawings.
Yeah, you get some cave drawings going on. I leveled up. Let me put my points. Hey man.
Yeah. Anything's different than the norm because, like you said, they have like the medieval, they got the post-apocalyptic thing happening, they got
Yeah.
the futuristic stuff.
Now here's a question I want to ask you about Dark Souls. Are they ever gonna like try to implement the story in a more forward way? Like, because to my understanding, the story is only there if you dig for it.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do that.
I mean, I don't mind both ways because, like, oftentimes I hear streamers and YouTubers, they're like, I play this game for the gameplay, not for the story, which I can respect, that's fine. But I just know that I see a lot of people that are like, what's the story of this game? And what do you tell them? I don't know.
Yeah, even I
I don't know what the
like,
story's
I've gone like Bloodborne, especially like I've gone through the game twice already, and either I'm missing out, like I'm missing out on all the characters, like all the NPCs, like the ones that Dylan was mentioning. Like I only knew 3 of those people that he saw. Now, obviously, I'm missing a lot out of the story. Like I don't know where those people are at certain times, I guess.
Right.
Because what happens is if you go to an area and you beat a boss too early, then those people aren't
You
there.
might miss it. Yeah, right. Which is very easy to do in Dark Souls, or any Souls game, because there's no particular order. You kind of just roam around, and if you encounter things that are high level, you leave and come back later.
Right.
It's all about that role play, man.
Yeah.
They can't just streamline it. They gotta make it kind of kind of got to figure it out yourself,
which
which is the charm of the game.
yeah, I like that because when I started, when I started, I guess I didn't appreciate it that much when I played Demon Souls because I kind of went in order. But in Dark Souls, I kind of appreciated it more because you had like this big first area, and then you explore, and then you find out there's one, and then you go back, and there's like 3 other ones that you didn't even see.
Right.
So yeah, I like that aspect. And then like you play like through a whole area, and then you create shortcuts,
Mm-hmm.
which I like. Like you don't have to go and track through the entire level again. You can just go, hey, you open this little gate. All you have to do is go through the gate, and you're back to where you were.
I like it. I like the Souls thing. It's pretty cool. I'm happy it's there to like inspire other people to stop making the same trash over and over again. Looking at you, Activision.
Yeah, right. And Square Enix.
And EA. All you guys.
Square Enix. A lot of people are asking for a remastered copy of the Chrono series.
Really?
Hey, I love this Chrono series.
But that game is so fucking old.
I know. I'd play it again if they had remastered.
How do you remaster it? Isn't it just like 2D graphics?
Yeah. They can remaster the cutscenes.
They're gonna update it with Maplestory graphics.
No, they can do like all the cutscenes they have.
True. They could animate it, like
True.
give it anime style things.
And there was always rumors about them making a 3rd Chrono game, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
Yeah.
They were gonna call it Chrono Break, which makes sense because the first one was Trigger, and the second one was Cross, which you figure first one triggering being like the trigger like the time warp and whatever, and the second one Cross, which is cross dimensions, because there's 2 dimensions that you can go between.
I don't know the story enough to agree with you, but I'm just gonna agree with you.
Oh, okay. Like the first one, you can travel in time to like 5 different time periods.
Uh-huh.
And then the second one, there's just like 2 dimensions that you can cross into, which I thought was cool.
That art style is what I like. Dragon Ball art style.
Yeah, well, we all know where that shit got from. So.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that in Chrono Cross, the second one, there was like a shit ton of characters that you can get. Like you had to play it multiple times to even come close to getting all the characters. And there was different paths that you can take. Like I think there was like 3 or 4 different paths that you can take. I mean, you got the same ending, but getting to that ending was a different path, which I thought was cool. Man, not even Final Fantasy was doing that.
An updated game would be pretty cool. Those next gen graphics, man.
Having like a 3D Chrono Cross game now.
Yeah. I don't think the Xbox can handle that shit.
It'd only be for PlayStation. Well, technically, it should be for PlayStation and Nintendo because it came out for Nintendo first, but
right.
We're not going to go there.
Can think of many reasons why it doesn't belong in Nintendo right now.
Right.
They're gonna try to implement the Wiimote.
I mean, although the next game that they're coming out with, the Xenoblade, I mean, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, is there a swimming game with the Wiimote yet?
Uh, maybe, probably.
Like where you actually have to like paddle with the Wiimote.
They got bowling and golf, so and pool, I think.
I used to play tennis when I had the first Wii. I used to play tennis a lot, and that was actually pretty good cardio.
Hmm. Oh, you leveled up again?
That was the pet.
Oh,
There's a helmet next to you, by the way.
it's garbage. It doesn't have potential. So
You can sell it. It's money.
money. I have no mana.
Oh, boss thing over here.
Coming.
I got it. You don't need to.
Oh, I have to hit it just in case. It would drop something for me.
I actually don't think this is that type of boss. I think it's an actual anti-hacking boss. Like it's there just to hit you off the platform if you're hacking.
Did it die already?
Yeah, it's dead. It didn't drop anything.
iGame. Come on.
Oh, actually, I think it did. It dropped these little.
Coins.
Yeah. Yo, man. Egyptian Souls game. It
I
would
see
be
it.
so awesome.
I think there would be a lot of
Dude, the
corporate areas.
bosses would be so crazy.
What, do you get like Anubis and
Yeah.
Cleopatra?
They could work with that so easily.
Yeah. No, I was saying like there's gonna be like a lot of dark areas because you're gonna be inside the temples.
Yep.
Yeah, that could be freaky as hell. And have like
Scarabs and shit trying to eat you.
or like cats.
Huh?
Like cats. Because didn't one of them like
Oh, the
have
cats. The cat. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You have like feral cats or something. I don't know any of the other gods.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the mythology, but I'm sure there's enough mythology for it.
What the fuck is that tiger shit that just came up?
It's a dude. He like sent a message to everybody in the world. People don't know what to do with their money, man.
Money. Oh, that costs money to do that?
Yeah. He's like, yo, I'm just gonna say hi to everybody.
Happy 10th anniversary, bitches.
Actually, actually, he was telling another player happy birthday. You don't see it in the thing.
Oh, in the chat? Yeah, I see it. Happy
Yeah.
birthday. Yeah.
She's 950 years old.
Wow, really? Imagine living that long, like 900 years. Like,
Like, do I get to keep my body or?
I don't know. Well, like, would you want to keep your body? I mean,
If it's in like the present state that I have it, sure.
of course, if it was in the present state. Like, you see people who are 110 years old now, they look like garbage.
They look like garbage.
I mean, true. It's the truth. Like, they're all, like, they can't do anything. Like,
You know, there's a little island off the coast of Japan. I can't remember what it's called, but I think it has the highest average age of the population, and those people are pretty active actually. Like they'll like grow vegetables and stuff.
which is cool. I mean, it gives them something
Yeah.
to do that's light work.
That's probably why they live so long, because they're not just sitting around. They're
Yeah.
actually doing stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and most people when they get old, they just like,
They just sit around and wither away.
I love TXRNT. Is that the guy who did it? And I leveled up.
I have no idea now. I don't know who all these people are. What happened to all of the old celebrities, Maple celebrities?
Yeah, they're all hacking. Oh, monster! Dude, it's like the
Turret will take care of that.
it's the Stay Fluff's marshmallow man.
Yeah. Wow.
He didn't even drop anything.
Yep. I see that.
Yeah, June, isn't that next month?
It's June already? Holy shit.
Yeah, I think it's
You
in
know.
June.
Man, time is going by too fast, man. We're getting old.
Too fast.
We're gonna fucking turn around. There's gonna be like Dark Souls 18 coming out.
Final Fantasy 80.
Yeah.
They're still making them.
Call of Duty More Advanced Warfare.
More than advanced warfare. uh, you're gonna have blacker than Black Ops.
It's gonna be really Black Ops. Isn't that the next game?
Black Ops 3 or some shit?
3?
Yeah.
Yeah, not buying that. Unless you guys want to get it on PC and attempt multiplayer.
It's only if more than the both of us get it. I won't get it if it's just us.
Well, like, we could convince Dylan to get it.
But wouldn't, we can probably
Yang
convince
might get
Yang.
it. Yeah. That's a potential thing. I'll ask him about it.
It would be the first Call of Duty game we ever play together.
Yeah.
You can see my running gun style.
You can see how I implement the barrel tactics.
Yeah. If we're gonna do that, I need to get a different controller because get a
What's
newer.
wrong with your Xbox controller?
Like I think one of the buttons is fucked.
And you've been playing Borderlands with it like that?
Yeah. It's the grenade button that's kind of jacked.
Yeah, because you've been spamming those fucking Tor grenades.
So
Yo, you got that new mouse, man. Use the mouse.
nah, man.
Yeah, do it.
You're playing a first-person shooter that was meant to be played on a console with a mouse.
Hell yeah. I play Borderlands with the mouse.
Yeah, well. It's like saying you're playing Diablo that was meant to be played with a mouse with a controller.
That was the way that I played Diablo.
That's what I'm saying.
That was I preferred it with the controller.
Oh my god, really? Did you even say anything?
She corrected herself. She used a whole message just to correct herself.
How much does those cost, you know?
Couple bucks. It depends on how fancy it is. Like those are probably, I don't know, $3-4. I don't know.
Wow. Alright, let's say $5. You just said a message for $5 and then you just corrected yourself for another
For
$5.
another $5. Hey, it's just like Twitch though, you know. Like people donate money on Twitch just to put a message across the whole screen.
That's fine, just donate, but you're wasting money.
They're
Here.
donating to the developers. Black Ops is the one with zombies, right?
Is it with the
I think
zombies?
it is.
It
Yeah,
might be
Modern
because I
Warfare
know.
doesn't have zombies.
Well, it was also with the World at War. It was also with the zombies.
Right, but that it's the Treyarch games.
Right.
Okay.
Not the Activision.
Yang likes zombies,
I liked it in the World at War one. Like you had like this group.
but I feel like it's just become repetitive now.
Well, yeah. Man, I like that whole situation. Like you start off with enough money to buy a weapon,
Yeah.
and then you're like in a room, and you have to start killing zombies, and then repairing shit, and buying your way out of the zone.
And also, you have to be careful how you spend your money. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes it's better just to keep the knife and kind of knife stuff until you can buy a good weapon.
Yeah, I mean, when it's early on, you just knife them at the window.
Yeah. I never really got into zombies because I felt like I don't like things. It's just like League. It's like you don't get any progression other than inside that match.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I liked it, but like the multiplayer on it is like it was lagging so hardcore.
Yeah. The other thing is that on PC there's not gonna be as many people as on a console,
Yeah.
and the PC people are turbo assholes. Like they rage pretty hard when you like destroy them.
Well, a lot of people rage on consoles. I mean, you should see Dina all the times he's raged.
Like on consoles you get like the verbal raging, but on PC you get like the turbo nerd that types 100 words per minute and he just spams the fucking chat and he's just pissed off and shit.
Can you turn off the chat?
I have no idea.
Is there in-game talk?
Yeah, of course.
Because if we're gonna get it, I don't think Skype would be the way to go.
Why not?
Because it's gonna lag the game. I think the in-game, if it had an in-game, it would be better. We could just use their shit.
D- Nah, I think it's better to just use Skype. Because the thing is, like, our ping is not even gonna be that good. So, like, with all three of us playing, the ping is probably gonna be 100 milliseconds. And Skype is not gonna affect that. I don't think Skype is gonna affect that.
Let's hope not. And where's
And
there?
the
Where's
in-game
there?
chat is fucking garbage.
Oh, I mean, it was fine for Xbox.
Uh, it'd be kind of like it's clunky to like transition from like we get everybody on and we're on Skype and then we turn off Skype to use the in-game chat.
Yeah.
It's like,
Why don't we just use Skype?
yeah. Nah, I don't think Skype affects the bandwidth that much. Hell, I'll fucking host a Skype call. I don't care about my fucking ping.